Hello, welcome back to another episode of Minecraft from the Farlands server. I'm Girly Girl SDG. You can call me Gigi, and I've been busy. I'm happy to say I've got a lot of things done this episode, and I'm here to show it to you. This mess down here is the main floor of my base. Right above us, we're just going to jump right into it. That's Humpy, my camel that was gifted to me by Val. Up here is a storage system that I've been working on. My beacon, and upstairs is unfinished as well. Let me take you up there and show you what I do have going on, which isn't much just yet. But there's room for some villagers here, possibly. Kind of just have it marked out because I'm not really sure if I'm going to do them or not. I don't really have a lot of plans for up here, maybe a couple of small farms or whatever, but I do have something going on below as well. I do have one level almost finished. The small cactus farm, I've been doing that because I like the green terracotta. And I haven't done a ceiling yet because I haven't really done a floor above me yet. But I have been putting this in here. And oh, I need to get some more. I'll do that later. Yeah, green dye going on. I've got my favorite flower farm that I always build, and this because I've been making rockets. That works great. So anyway, I've got that part done. I have been down below, but it's just a big dig for right now. There's nothing going on down there. But I do want to show you the exterior. So I am going to jump into spectator mode and show you an uninterrupted view of the exterior of my base because I'm pretty excited about it. The exterior is finished. I got the roof on finally. There's a few details that I have been kind of thinking about adding. And I actually have an expansion in mind if I need more room. I do have a design in mind to expand it a little bit. So not all four sides will always be the same if I decide to change it. But yeah, there it is. That's finished exterior. And I'm really happy. I still need to go destroy my iron farm and get rid of those villagers over there and clean up the area a little bit. And there's some terraforming, obviously, that needs to be done. I want to get rid of that noise you just heard in the background, if you heard it, was my cat running up the shower doors so he could stand on top of the shower doors. That's normal in my house. Anyway, I need to take you out to the gaming district because Val and I built something pretty cool out there. And then I'm going to take you out to the end and show you something else because Moss and I were busy out in the end. All right, let me get my rockets replenished and I'll meet you out of the gaming district. Alrighty, here we are at the gaming district, and you'll see there's a lot of stuff going on out here. Dark Knight Fury's been busy building games and farms. That over there is a Guardian farm, and it looks amazing. She built that on a stream recently. Over here is our Gold XP farm, and let me land over here so you can get a good look at what she's done. It's absolutely beautiful. I think the gradient colors that she used, let's see if we can get a good shot here. It just looks amazing. Let me go into spectator so you can get an unobstructed view of what she's done here. It looks so cool. Especially if you get far enough away that, the gradient will blend a little bit. But That is awesome. Yep. Inside is a hidden gold farm for everybody to use and get some XP and gold if they need it. But over there is what I'm here to show you this episode. Where did I put my... There they go. Duh. Now this is a creeper farm by Silent Whisperer. So far, I've AFK'd at once, and that is all I've needed to AFK for. I think, and I could be wrong, but I think there's still gunpowder over here. After making a shulker box, there is a shulker box of TNT for Dark Knight Fury. She did me some favors, so there we go. So I gave her a shulker box of TNT. Many shulker boxes for sale at the rocket place. Let's see, flight duration 1 rockets by the shulker now, and flight duration 3 rockets for myself. I think Val's had some. Val actually took, because he helped me with this, he took quite a bit of gunpowder for himself. Obviously, we still have more gunpowder. I don't know how much gunpowder despawned while I was AFK overnight, but it was just overflowing with gunpowder in one overnight soak. So this farm is amazing. We put a lot of time into it, and it paid off quickly. So let me do the old spectator thing again, and I'll show you around. And it was so easy to do. Val did a lot of work collecting the resources. When I asked him if he wanted to go in partners on it, he jumped on the whole thing and collected a ton of resources. I did some of the ice collection and a little bit of wood, but he had everything else going. So yeah, it's basically, how many? 1, 2, I think there's 16 platforms, trapdoors, and buttons, so the things don't spawn spiders and stuff like that. I did go through and find a couple of buttons that I missed before Val got over here, so that was my bad. There were a few skeletons and a few zombies in the collection system, but that's okay. We got it taken care of. And for some reason, I don't know how the mechanics work, but they go down here, they fall down into this trident killer. I don't have the tridents in it right now because they do disappear. It's not a thing with the farm. It's a thing with Bedrock. But yeah, it's simple. It's easy. It was time consuming to build, but with help, it took no time at all. It was kind of fun working with him because he knew what needed to be done. And so we just did it and got it done. AFK platform is right up here. I did have some glass around me while I was AFK, just because I didn't want to fall off or have a cat land on my controller and, just slide me off and kill me. So I glassed myself in, AFK'd overnight, and yeah, haven't needed to be out here since then. It's a great farm. Anyway, I next want to show you a farm that I did before the last video, but I didn't add it to the video because my Discord sounds didn't record, and I was a little bit frustrated about it. But I'm going to grab my pumpkin head, and I'm going to take you out to the end and show you what Moss and I built. Okay, now while we're flying out here, I need to kind of fill you in on why I didn't add this to the last video because of the Discord call. I was disappointed because when Moss and I were working on it, Alien joined the call, and for some reason, I wish I could remember the details, but for some reason they started making crazy noises, and it was hilarious. And the end has been pruned, and Alien pruned out my farm. It was right here. Alien, you pruned out my farm that Moss and I worked on. We need to talk. My sugar farm is gone. Poop. It's hard to show you a shulker farm when it's been pruned. Once upon a time, there was a shulker farm out here. I'll talk to Alien about this. Okay, I am going to see if Alien can maybe take that farm from a backup copy of the world and maybe put it back into this world. I don't know, but this this is from our original first voyage out here to the end to get wings. So that's a good marker to show where the farm actually is when it's there. All right. Oh, it's a button. I couldn't figure out what that was on the ground. Okay. Well, I guess we will come back here. I'll go back to my base because I think I want to start working on another shop next to the trading post. We're going with the Wild West theme, if you will. Okay, out here, I think I showed you this last episode. That is the trading post. Upstairs, I've been selling the rockets, but I don't want to do that anymore. And in the old Wild West days, they used to build right next to each other. So that's kind of what my plan is going to be here. This is kind of big, so I might cut it in two. They don't need to be huge. I'm just selling rockets in one, shulkers in another, and then I have this spot saved over here because I want to build a saloon and sell potions. But we have some... Uh-oh. It's just not my day. Well, when the server gets back up, I'll finish explaining to you what I was talking about. Okay, nothing seems to be going right for me today. Anyway, what I was saying is I want to build a saloon over on this side and sell the potions. Words are hard. Apparently, everything is hard today. But we have new members, and I want to welcome those new members. We have Kiergan, and we have Iron Knight, and we have Rusty News. And welcome, welcome, welcome. So happy to have you. Hopefully, in the near future, we will get to do some collabs with them so you guys can get to know them, and I can get to know them, and ramble, ramble, ramble. But anyway, I want to make sure nobody wants to sell potions before I do the build because I think it's only fair. It's only fair they get the opportunity to build a shop that they want to build. I don't want to, take over the whole shopping district and sell everything. So, yeah. It's going to be the same theme, so the build is going to be quite similar. Of course, details will be different because, they have to be separated. I'm going to make this a little bit narrower and maybe make it a little bit longer. Like change the pitch of the stairs a little bit. And then butt the thing right up against the stairwell, the next build. So, yeah. I'll get to work on that. Show you some progress. I think I'll do maybe a little time lapse here. And yeah, Sunflower is being blamed once again for something she didn't do in chat. Oh, dear. Anyway, let's get to work on these shops. Oh, let's see. First, I want to cut this down make it a little bit longer. Yeah, I don't think I wanted to go that far with it. Let's see. Here, then take these down. We're gonna make it less of a climb and not as wide. So let's see. I think I better take down the rocket sign. Pick up the pieces so I don't lose them for the next thing. Okay, now what I want to do is bring this down like this. Add a stair. Not that way. I'm not gonna be able to do it the way I want to. I might have to go 2 down. Stair. 2 down. Stair. 2 down. Stair. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it's better than I don't know what. We'll fix it up here, make it look a little bit nicer. Get rid of these temporary blocks. And yeah, I think I like that narrower part better. It didn't need a huge staircase. Now that I have this part narrowed out, I'm going to put some trapdoors on the sides for a railing, and then we'll get started on the rest of the build. Alright, I think that will do what I needed to do. What do you think? There's going to be a wall here. You're not going to see that much of it. Really, it's just access to up here, which still has no real purpose. It's just here for looks, really. Alright, I'm going to go sleep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. That indicates shulkers. And then over here, rockets. Now, we just need to go upstairs and get the inventory. The rockets are stocked. The big chest has the shulker boxes of flight duration 1. The small chest has single stacks of flight duration 3. And we just need to put signs up so everybody knows how much everything costs. There we go. Price the same. Shulker flight duration 1 rockets, 12 diamonds. Flight duration 3 rockets, 1 diamond per stack. I also forgot when I was filling in that last sign, I forgot about the gunpowder itself. So I think I will make it look like it's a special item and keep it behind the counter. But, I mean, clearly you can access it from, you know, right back here. It's not going to be that hard to just go boop and access a chest. So, yeah, I'll put it back there and put a sign up for these shulker shells as well. Okay, now I don't have a clue how much a shulker full of gunpowder is worth. I'm going to put it in for 26 diamonds per shulker. Hopefully that won't be too much. Now I need to run out to the creeper farm and get some shulkers of gunpowder. But honestly, I'm jumping ahead of myself. I need to terraform out here because it looks terrible. I just need to clean up my mess, and I might put a sign up there. I'm not sure, something like that, because I do have the rocket banners somewhere. Maybe maybe I'll do that real quick before I pick up all my stuff. Because I'll just have to drag it all back out again. There we go. Now I've got to put something across the top so it doesn't look so bleh. Does it look okay? Alright. Let's take down the scaffolding. Go down the stairs. Have another look. Yeah. I think I have another idea. What do you think? Is that better? Gives it a little je ne sais quoi. Okay, here it is. Let's get a look at it. There we go. Yeah, it's exactly the way I wanted it to be. Just a little tiny shop off to the side. Not a lot of detail, just some stuff. I might need to add a little bit going on here because you do have a tendency to fall off a little bit. So I might just extend that just a little bit. The inside is not a lot. There's not a lot of detail. I need to put up some paintings and zhuzh it up a little bit. But yeah, it's done. for the most part. Now I just need to go stock up that gunpowder and get the paintings. Okay, we are flying out to the gold farm. Not gold farm. Gunpowder farm. Creeper farm, whatever you want to call it. Because I have 5 shulkers that are empty in my inventory that I'm going to fill up for the shop. And Puggy very kindly told us that he was going to be creating some lag. And I do very much appreciate the fact that he told us. So we're getting a little bit laggy here, but that's just fine because I'm really not doing anything too exciting. All right, let's see. How much of this can I make room? Let's see. Just try to do it like that. Okay. So while I'm out here filling up shulker boxes, I decided to throw these tridents real quick and run the farm. Wow, I can't talk and throw tridents at the same time. Run the farm at the same time because my elytra is pretty much dead and I have a trident for Sunflower that I want to repair before I give it to her. I don't want to give her an almost broken trident. Okay, tridents are thrown. I see creepers down there already. Let me go up here and turn it on. Now they can do their thing while I... Whoa! Try not to fall. Like I just did. We'll let them do their thing while I fill up these shulker boxes. Look at all the XP already. Doesn't take long. Not long at all. Let me, well, I'm thinking about it. Let me grab this thing. All right, that is all of the shulker boxes full. I did 5 for now. We'll see how people, you know, if they like them or not. Let's see. I think I'll stand up here a little bit longer. Finish this trident for Sunflower, and then we'll take it over to her base and drop it off. Well, that didn't take long at all. It's all mended up. I guess while I stand here, I can just top these guys off a little bit. And we'll go drop this off at Sunflower's base. Go back to the shop, stock it up, and maybe wrap up this video. Wait a minute. I'm going to go out and see if my farm is back out in the end first. Alien did say he could fix it. It was an accident. It's okay. Okay, here we are. Sunflower's base. Beware of wardens. That's pretty funny. We'll put that in here for her. And head back to the shopping district. Oh, and by the way, she's building a farm at her base. A Guardian farm. So she needs a lot of tridents. Out of the dragon's mouth and to the shop. One, two, three, four, 5. Okay, sweet. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, let's not do the outro just yet. We need to go check the end. Can't forget about that. If it's not there, I will show it to you next episode. Let me don my helmet of anti-Enderman. No, I don't think I need any more rockets. And let's see, the place is just right over here. So we can fly real quick. Follow the path that we started this whole expedition on. I can't remember what day number that was, but it was early in the game when we all came out here to get our elytras. It's kind of a tradition of mine now. I don't like to walk. I've got to fly. I tried the ice boat thing and it made me nauseous because I just kept spinning in circles. I'm a flyer. That's all I can say. There's the first city. Come on. It's making me nervous. Ah. Nope. He has not had a chance to get out here yet. And that's perfectly fine. Because, I told him it was no hurry. I've got plenty of shulker shells for sale right now. I don't need them right away. But I will show the farm to you. It's Groove Guys Shulker Sandwich. I'll leave the link in the description box along with the other links of the farms that I showed you in this episode. And I guess that's all I have to say about that. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you on the next episode.